Hello. We're now going to the final day. We're on his back, by the way. The end singer.
You will never reach the deliverance you seek.
I think that's where I got one of the first pictures I posted on my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a difficult fight. We'll try our best. So this is a wall boss, basically, so she's not gonna move that much. She'll just stay here, okay? Alligator. She does this thing. Everyone gets hit just a little bit with damage, but the most notable thing is we got this like star here, this planet thing. Okay, doom stars. Oh, she's recreating the despair she experienced. Okay, so we got this planet here. There's actually another planet behind me, but this planet is kind of moving slow, and it's moving this way, okay? Now you notice this planet is actually moving way faster. So what happens is this planet is going to crash into this one, and then we're going to get this giant AoE on more than half of the stage. So we have to move in the opposite direction of that, okay? Now, you'll notice we got a significant amount of damage on some people who got hit by it, and you get bone stacks. So the tell for this is to look for the slower planet, and then wherever it's gonna end up, it usually just moves like a quarter turn of the stage, a quarter of, you know, a circle. You go to the opposite side of whatever is the corner turn of the circle. The fast one is gonna catch up to it once it's at the corner turn, so we're gonna back it up. This was gonna happen multiple times. Okay, Alligator again. Bit of a raid wide here, and then she's recreating the thing again. Okay, we have another planet right here, so I'm gonna follow it. It's moving kind of slow, and then yeah, definitely when I see this one, I'm like, oh, that one's moving hella fast compared. Okay, so because this one, the slow one, started here, a quarter turn is right there, so I move all the way to the other side of it, other side of the stage. At that point I noticed that this person, there was the person there, was just kind of standing still, AFK. But anyway, okay, so this next move, Galaxius, okay, he's gonna be a knockback. So you want to stand close to the middle, or use your knockback prevention, your arm's length or sure cast. So for now, just know that you can get knocked back. Later, when the mechanics stack on top of each other, you're gonna have to specifically get knocked back in a very particular direction. Okay, now this move, Elentros, okay, she backs up a little and then she comes back to the stage, and here her mouth is like glowing, and so that means she's gonna do a cleave in the middle of the stage. Another variation is her eyes will be like crying, and that will be side cleaves. Okay, so that's the tell. But for this one, it's her mouth, and so we're gonna move outside because it's gonna be a middle cleave. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't move again. So she backs up and then she comes back, and here she's got tears. Okay, so that means side cleaves. So we stand in the middle. Spoilers, we end up wiping, so we'll see all this in real time when we do it again. Okay, for this one, Death's Embrace, everybody gets tethered with this like purple cone thing, and we need to separate. I'm not sure if it's everybody. Yeah, actually no, it is everybody. It looks like everybody. So I try to move all the way to the side so people have space to separate here. Okay, right after that, we're gonna get these feathers that just drop randomly. Looks like there's 5 of them. And then they're gonna create this circle AoEs, so you don't just move up out of the way. Okay. Aporoia? Man, I can't pronounce anything in Endwalker. Okay, so here we've got ads, and that are just like mini versions of her. They're gonna do line AoEs. Okay, so you want to stand you want to stand between them so you don't get hit with the lines. See, oh, and also see their mouths are open, so they do a line where their mouths are open. See, they're kind of wide here, so you gotta make sure you're angling yourself in a way where you're in between them. Like, I would say the border of it, if you can see the details, is like the hair. Make sure you can see the hair, because sometimes people might stand like right here, but it's like, oh, no, you're gonna get hit. So you want to make sure you're lining it up with like where her hair is. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so after that we got Hubris, Tank Busters. Okay, both tanks are gonna get this, so you want to move away from everybody and use your mitigations.
We have seen the
Okay, Alligator Unforgotten. So this is similar to the beginning one. We get a bit of a raid wide here, and then we get planets. But because Unforgotten is attached to it, we're gonna get some extra. Okay, so this is the slow one. It started over here and it's moving that way. So I'm moving across the stage from it, as far away from it as I can, so that I don't get hit with that. As you see, you get some damage there and a stack. Now the Unforgotten part means she recreates this, so it comes back. Impact event has been recorded. Okay, so that means it's gonna happen again. The same end again and again. Okay, so now she's gonna do Fatalism. Oh, there's a thing that said something about tragedy. Impact event has been recorded. Okay. Tragedy is about to be repeated. Okay, so basically the mechanic we just saw is gonna happen again, because that's part of her whole story situation. Okay, so the planets morph, and then they back it up. We're backing it up, okay? Backing it up a bit, and then it's gonna play, and it's just gonna happen again. So, again, so the AoE is on that side again. We need to stand far away from it. Okay, I was checking the back there to see if there was another planet, but she's gonna do the cast again. So we're gonna get a raid wide, another set of planets, and then the explosion. Okay, so here I see a planet. Don't be confused by the background planets, okay? Those are just going by. I noticed this big one going past my camera. I'm like, that's the fast one. So this one started here. It's gonna do a quarter turn. So it's gonna end up over here. So I need to go on this side again. Okay, so that blows up. And then it gets recreated, okay? It's getting recorded. And then, okay, Fatalism, tragedy is about to be repeated. So she's gonna do it again. The planets are gonna go back to being formed. And then we're gonna back it up. Okay, so then, and then now we have an overlap here. Galaxius, okay, this is the knockback one. So you can use your knockback immunity. Or if you're gonna ride the knockback, you wanna position yourself on this side so you get knocked back this way. If you move on this side, you're gonna get thrown straight into the exploding planets. So use knockback immunity or position yourself to get thrown on this side. Okay, or you get hit with that. FFXIV. Okay, so we got AoEs here. The AoEs are gonna turn into smaller versions of her head, and then they're gonna leak like this black fluid stuff. Okay, so you want to stand. Okay, this is an awful camera angle here, but basically, I'm trying to get footage here, you guys. Okay, so they will expand with this black goop stuff. So there's gonna be, there's 4, and then on the sides, and then 1 in the middle. And so you want to stand between them, and like right between them along the edge, though. Because this black stuff kind of reaches pretty far. Okay. It's even closer. See, so I had to move up a bit. There we go. That's how much spot we got. Oh, and looks like some people were a little too close. Oh, and it looks like this person died. Oh yeah, they were trying to come over, but they got hit with it. Okay, so dangerous stuff there. So you wanna move up close. There's actually a spot here, and then there's a spot here, and there's also a spot in the back. But if you're having trouble with it and you want to stay with the group, usually people just go up to the front. But if you're already over here, it might be better just to go to the back, and then don't cross through all this stuff, or else you might die like these guys who tried to come over. Also, you can totally fall off, okay, so be careful along the edge. Again, we'll have to play through it again. Okay, at this point, she, after this mechanic, she flies off, and so she's not in the front here anymore. When she says this line, after this black goop, she's so lonely between the stars, that's when she flies off. She's not in the front anymore. You have to figure out where she is. And she's gonna do this big old cleave, okay, along the stage. And then we got this AoE we gotta dodge. So see, she's over here now. She's doing a big cleave. So we'll spread out on the sides, and then also spread out the AoEs. Ooh, 12k. Okay, Aporoia. Alright. The heads that are gonna do the line AoEs, so watch out, stand between them, watch the hair. Okay, that's the tail. Okay, and Elentros. Okay, this is the one where we look at her face. So she's crying, so it's gonna be the sides that get cleaved, so we stand in the middle. Alleglea Unforgotten. So this is, we're gonna get the small raid wide, and we're gonna get the 2 planets, and it's gonna repeat itself or do something like that. Okay, here's a planet. It's kind of moving fast, huh? So I turn around, like, okay, is the other one going slower? Yeah, it's going slower. So this one's kind of moving that way. This one's also a bit more greenish, and the other one is more like bluish. I don't know if it's always like that. It might be. Okay, so we go the opposite side to avoid it. Alleglea Unforgotten. Okay, it recreates itself. So it's gonna explode there again. And we got a bit of a raid wide. Alright. Oh! It saves it there, but actually we got this other one. Oh, she's saving it. She's saving it, okay? So this blue one, yeah, the blue one's going slow. The more teal greenish one is the fast one. It's going this way. So since it's starting here, it's gonna be over here. So our safe spot's gonna be on that side. I noticed it and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta run. I used my sprint and everything. I still got hit with it. Okay, let's see, how much was it? 21k. 21k in a Vuln stack. And see, we got a lot of people with Vuln stacks up here. Okay, so now this one is up here, and it's gonna be saved. It's been recorded, okay? So we have to remember these. But again, it's just the opposite side. Okay, when she does fatalism, if it's this one, we stand on that side. If it's this one, we stand on that side. The opposite sides of it. But we also gotta make sure we handle whatever other mechanic. Okay. So we got the knockback, and this one is going off first, and so that means we gotta ride the knockback to this side over here, away from this stuff. Or use your knockback immunity so you don't get knocked back at all. Okay, I get knocked back, and then the whole thing goes off. Okay, we're okay. It's just fatalism again, and then you can see that there's this like tether to it. So then so she's doing this one. So because that one's happening, I'm going across to the other side, all the way as far as I can from it, so I don't get hit with that AoE. Oh, she's doing another thing at the same time though. Nemesis. Okay, so we got AoEs, we gotta spread. You gotta spread, but also be away from the big AoE that's about to happen. Okay. Okay. Planetis. Oh.
There is only one place it may be found.
Okay, we got this ad here now. So we gotta take care of the ad. And we got this duty bar thing. If this gets all the way to 100, we'll probably wipe, because this is the DPS check in the ad phase. So while we're taking care of the ad, okay, it's doing this thing, Meteor Radiant, and that means this one's actually not in the background now. It's like legit part of the fight. Okay, it has this beam coming out wherever the beam is pointing to on the stage. Okay, kind of have to understand a bit of 3D space here. It's going to point to a certain place, and then it's going to explode there. So it's pointing right here. That means there's going to be a little explosion right there. And then you can see this other one. You got to pan your camera. This one is starting to do a beam, and it's kind of going this way, so I'm going to be mindful of that, okay? But like the things I'm thinking are, okay, there's one going to be here. I'm going to run this way. Oh shoot, another one's going to go over here. That means I'm going to have to avoid that, so I probably have to run that way later. So just take it slow. Okay, there we go. We got this thing exploding. Okay, so I move out of the way. Okay, I see this one going, so I'm gonna have to run the opposite way. Oh, turning my camera, I see another one. This one over here is doing this one, so that means it's gonna hit over there. So I gotta stay out of the way of those. Okay, and then I noticed this line here. Well, it's heading kind of here, so I'm gonna kind of stay on this side. Okay, and I kind of, you know, wiggle my camera a little bit to see if there's any others, and we're good. Okay, and this is a spread. Catastrophe. This is a raid wide. Okay. Okay. At that point, we can use the limit break, it looks like. Yeah, so we have some limit break here. Someone in the comment section said that the chat said we could use limit break, because after this ad phase, we're gonna get the limit break back. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we spread for this thingy. Okay. And then look, our limit break bar is pretty low. Catastrophe is the raid wide. Okay, but after we take care of the ad, the limit break bar is gonna fill up again. And I didn't know, but here we're getting a countdown, and someone was like, you gotta use the tank LB. And I was really hoping the other tank would do the tank LB, because I don't have it on my bar at all, because I usually don't use it. But at the same time, this tank has like 6 stacks, so I was like, maybe they don't know what to do. So I popped my wings, and I was hoping the other tank would do it, but they didn't. And so I was like, oh, Okay. So, how much damage did we take there? I think it was just a complete wipe. Yeah, ultimate fate. 99999. Okay. I tried with the barriers, but yeah. Okay, so that wasn't working out. So you actually have to use your tank LB there. Okay, so at this point I'm kind of just chatting with the other party members about the situation, and I'm asking the other tank if they can LB, and then other people are like, yeah, you gotta use your LB and whatever, but I didn't really hear a response from the other person, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna put it onto my bar. They're like, yeah, she wants to kill us, the other person. And then the other person is just posted Z's. Oh, as if they're sleepy. Okay. So I put LB on my bar, but then I realized I put it where provoke was, and I was like, wait, we have an ad there, so I might need my provoke. So yeah, I'm just chit-chatting right now. You can communicate with your party members, it's all good. I'm sorting things out. Okay, so I'm moving LB. I'm like, what can I take out? I realize I'm probably not gonna use intervention. The healers can take care of healing. And then I was like, wait, I gotta put provoke back. Okay, just in case for that ad phase. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, I think we're good. So then do a ready check. Make sure everyone's ready to go again. Blocking out their names for privacy. Okay, so let's go again. And we can see all this stuff happening in real time. Alligaia. Okay, so this is the 2 planets. Oh, we got a little raid wide too. Little raid wide. We got the 2 planets. Look for the slower one. Okay, you know what? In this situation, it's teal that's getting hit, and the blue ones. So don't rely on the colors. Just look for which one's actually slow. Okay, Alligaia thingy again. Okay, so we got another set of planets. Okay, the blue one's going fast this time. Okay, so we got... Yeah, I didn't look at that, and that's why I got bone stack, but it was behind us, okay? That makes sense? Here. See, so this one was going, and I was like, it's moving kind of fast. But then this one blocked my camera, so I was like, is that one going fast or slow? It kind of looks fast too. But then I saw everyone running, and I was like, oh, I should probably run over there. And then it blew up, okay? So that's why you gotta turn your camera and look at this stuff. Okay, so this is the one where you get knocked back into the edge, or you can use your knockback immunity. Alintros, okay, her mouth is glowing, so we move to the outsides. Alintros again, so her tears are coming down, so we move to the inside. Middle. Death's Embrace, everyone's got this cone, we spread out. Everyone spreads out. Okay, the feathers drop, so you just move forward, move away from the feathers because you're going to turn into circle AoEs. Okay, Aporia. I can't pronounce things. Okay, these are the line AoEs. So stand between them. Look at the hair. Look at the hair, the edges of the hair. Tank Busters, Hubris. Make sure to mitigate for this and get away from everybody. Oh, the other tank stood really close to that person. Alligaia Unforgotten. Okay, this is the planets. Planet's coming up, and it's gonna do a recording session of it. So we got a raid wide. Here's the planet. Is it moving slow? Looks like it's moving slow, so I'm gonna run the opposite side of it. Okay, blows up. But it's the unforgotten one, so it's gonna do it again. So I'm gonna prepare myself by just staying on this side. Fatalism is the one that repeats it. You can see the little red tether to it, so she's doing it on that one. Okay, so it's gonna explode again. Just gonna back it up. Oh, my little feet were close. Okay, I'll go get Unforgotten. Okay, so again, we're gonna get planet, little raid wide, and then the planets, and then it's gonna explode. So I gotta find the slow one. Okay, so this time the teal one is the slower one, so I move across from it. The blue one was moving hella fast. It gets recreated. Okay. Fatalism. Okay, so she's gonna redo that thingy. Be ready for any overlapping thing. Okay, yeah, we got an overlapping thing. So we're gonna get knocked back. So I use my arm's length, but you want to get knocked back away from the planet. I use arm's length and I ran into the space. But, you know, it's fine. I dodged it. I didn't get a bonus side. Okay, what's next? Ecstasis. Okay, so this is where her heads pop up, the little ones. And then they're gonna have the ooze, black ooze. So you want to go between two of them. Between two of the closer ones to the edge. And then you'll have a safe spot. So you want to be between them because they'll go like this, and then the one in the very middle also won't touch you. Okay. So I move over here to the edge. You gotta be careful not to get too close to the edge that you fall like that person. Okay. It gets close to you, and it's a little unnerving, but it's alright. Yeah, be chill. Okay, let's see. Can we see? Yeah, so there's a spot over there where there's someone over there, and there's one over here. We got this spot. Yeah. There's also a spot over here. There's a spot over there. A spot over here. Tiny little spot, okay? But the further you are, it might be harder to do damage to the boss, so yeah. Okay, she's on this side now. Okay, so it's gonna get cleaved. So we all gotta like get into the safe spot up here or back there. But we also have these AoEs that we gotta spread for. Okay. Okay. She comes back. Aporoia. These are the line AoEs. Stand between them. Look at her hair. Okay, Alentros. Look at her face. She's crying. It's gonna be outside, so stay in the middle. Planets. Okay, this is the transition phase. We get this little ad here. We get the ad. Okay, so it's doing meteor radiant. Wow, look at where the meteor is at and where it's pointing. It's going down. I see the little arrow here. It's going on that side, so I go to the opposite area. And then I see this one, and it's coming towards me, so I know I'm gonna have to move over to the opposite side. And there's one that populated right above my camera. So I look at this one. Okay, so this one's going on. So park it here, okay, and this one's gonna come this way. So run away from it. Okay. Meteor outburst, okay, so we all have to spread out here. You can use LB between all for the ad there, because then we're gonna get limit break back. And so here you gotta use the tank LB. This time I'm prepared, okay? She does a countdown. 10 seconds. Transcend your limits. Oh, that's probably the tell. Here. Transcend your limits to survive. Okay, so that's probably the tell to say use limit break. Okay, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. You want to use it at around 3 seconds. So I pop the barrier, and then there we go. Ultimate fate, we get 102,000. Yeah, damage. And so we all survived, but dang, that was a very specific timing, okay? 3 seconds for the tank buster. You don't want to pop it too early or too late. Okay, fatalism. So she's recreating the thing that just destroyed us, okay? So it's like, she threw that like planet at us. The thing she was holding. Prepares to seal the fate of the universe once more, okay? So she's got this thingy and she's going back to holding it, okay? This big planet, she's gonna throw it at us again. Someone in the chat was like, rewind the LB. And I was like, what? Excuse me? It's the whole thing. 10 seconds. Resist obliviation with all your being. Dude, this is intense. I was like, it's almost like tank LB at 3 seconds again. And I was like, excuse me? I don't have LB right now. What are you talking about? And I tried to pop my wings. And then we exploded. So. Yeah. Whoa, but then the NPCs come and help us. Our friends. Whoa, we actually had a whole thingy. Oh, and look, yeah, we are on his back. It's a whole thing. Let me get back to the fight, okay? Telos. This is gonna be a raid wide. Telobadia. She's gonna like swipe her wings and it's gonna do like raid wides on us, so it's gonna hit us a few times. Alphanog prayer grants you strength. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we got. Okay, thank you. We got AoEs. We gotta dodge. Okay, you guys. Got many AoEs dropping here. Just dodge those. Get out of the way of them. Okay, she's swiping us again. So healers really gotta heal us up. Okay, so many prayers from our friends. Look at all these stacks of prayers we've got. Big raid wides. Again, dodge out of the AoEs. They'll keep dropping, so just get out of them. Telomania again. Raid wides. Many raid wides. They're just swiping at us. So many raid wides. Okay, AoEs again to dodge. Another raid wide. She's just flailing at this point, okay? She's very upset and hurting because she doesn't want us to believe that despair is not the only way. Yeah, it's interesting. She's very upset that we won't believe her. That despair is the only way. And she's searching for happiness. It's a whole thing. That was a lot. That was a intense fight. I really like this aesthetic of the stars and everything, traveling through space though. I was just hanging out with my pals here who were chatting with me in the party chat. And we're checking out. If you fall down, you can see. you can see more of. Oh, the Lalafell's sitting. Oh, she's kicking her feet. That's super cute. Okay, see, I was trying to check out the entire situation here. Wow. Yeah, isn't that cool? Cool effects and stuff. Yeah. And this guy's tail. Yeah, this little Lalafell was very helpful and like, you know, friendly. That was very nice. Anyway, okay, I hope that was useful, and I hope you enjoy the next part of the story. Goodbye.